Have you ever wondered what actually protects you when you're buying a home?
Because one small clause in a contract could save you thousands of dollars.
So we're going to talk about contingencies and how they actually protect the buyer and
Right.
why they actually matter.
Right. So what are the top contingencies, Tammy?
So there's 4.
Okay.
Inspection contingency would be one of the biggest ones, right?
An inspection contingency. So whenever and this protects the buyer.
It is.
And so whenever a contract is written and there's an inspection contingency, and it gives the opportunity for the buyer to have inspections performed.
Right.
And these inspections can be of all the systems and so forth. If something comes back that is just unacceptable to a buyer, such as maybe structural damage, they have the ability to then get out of contract.
They do.
Also, if there's just a few different things, we can negotiate through with the seller, and hopefully we can move forward and remove that contingency.
Which we always recommend everybody to have a inspection contingency.
Inspections are extremely important.
So there's also, the next one would be a finance contingency, right? So if a buyer loses their job or something happens, there's somebody that passes away, whatever the case may be, and your finances change, it also allows you to get out of contract. Now, if you go buy a car in the middle of you purchasing a house, that does not count.
Right.
But it does protect the buyer from being able to move forward.
Right. And an appraisal contingency is another, which is a lender ordered item. The lender typically orders the appraisal. Now, if it's a cash offer, you're not going to have this.
No.
The appraisal contingency, what that means is that if the value of the home does not meet the sales price, you have the opportunity as a buyer to get out of contract. Hopefully it can be negotiated one way or another, but it's protection for you as a buyer.
Right. And then the last big one is your home sale contingency, which basically means if you have a home to sell, we can put it into the contract. We will have so many additional days to get that house hopefully sold. If that does not happen, we can pull out, get your earnest money back, and the seller can still go ahead and market the property. And so that is another protection so that the financing contingency also stays in place.
What are a couple of the less common contingencies, Tammy?
So one of the less common contingencies would be an HOA, but we've run into that quite a bit, right? So when a buyer needs to make sure that they can go ahead and put in a fence, or if they can have multiple animals, whatever the case may be. So some people do want an extra contingency for HOA to review.
Right.
And great agents put that already online so that you can do that before actually writing the offer, but that doesn't always
the CCRs
happen.
and bylaws, right. It's great if you have that on the front end.
What's another one?
Another contingency that we don't see all the time, but it's we see it more and more here in Tennessee in the rural areas, would be a well contingency. And what this does, it protects the buyer, allows them to have inspections done or testing done, testing on the actual well water to make sure that what they're buying is that they're comfortable moving forward with whatever the condition that well is in.
Right. Contingencies are not there to make things complicated. They're there to actually just protect you when you're purchasing a home.
That's true. That's true. And it's very important that you protect yourself with these contingencies.
So if you need a real estate agent in the Middle Tennessee market, we would be happy to help you. We are the Red Door Alliance team.